Hello friends, today we are going to talk on sufficiency and factorization theorem. It's a part in parametric estimation theory. So we start with the data, a random sample x1, x2, xn distributed independently and identically distributed with some density fx and the parameter theta. So theta is our parameter of interest. It is fixed but unknown. In frequentist statistics, theta is unknown but a fixed number. Say average height of adults in Kolkata. That's a fixed number but unknown to us. We want to know about the parameter. We want to estimate. We want to do statistical inference about theta. So we come up with a statistic t, which is a function of the sample x1, x2, xn. Now, if all the information of theta is contained in t, then we call t to be sufficient. In mathematical terms, if f of x theta given t is free of theta, then t is called sufficient. So the conditional distribution of the sample given the sufficient statistics should be free of theta, then Tx is sufficient. So let us talk about the Bernoulli variate. So our xi is distributed as p to the power xi 1 minus p whole to the power 1 minus xi, I equal to 0, 1. So x1, x2, xn jointly distributed as p to the power summation xi, I shall write it as nx bar, n times the average, times 1 minus p whole to the power n into 1 minus x bar. So look at the distribution. If we know x bar, we have all the information available about p. So x bar is sufficient for Bernoulli's 0-1 variant. X bar is a sufficient statistics for Bernoulli's 0-1 variant, because the distribution of x1, x2, xn given x bar is free of p. If x1, x2, xn is distributed as normal mu sigma known, then the density is given by root 2 pi sigma e to the power minus 1 by 2 sigma square into xi minus mu whole square, which I can write as summation xi square minus 2 mu nx bar. Nx bar is summation xi plus mu square. Then when sigma is known, the information about mu is contained in information about x bar. We are discarding the summation xi square factor because this has no mu in it. So density depends on mu only through x bar. So x bar is sufficient for normal mu sigma square variate when sigma square is known. Now there is a concept of minimal statistics, minimal sufficient statistics. the definition is, if for any other sufficient statistics t prime would be a function of t, some g of t. So it is sufficient to know about t, to have the information that keeps the information about the parameter intact. And for any other sufficient statistic, that statistic is a function of t only. Then t is called a minimal sufficient statistic. So both x bar is sufficient, and when it's also a minimal sufficient. I'm not going into the proof for minimal sufficient statistics for the parameter. Now there is a factorization theorem which is known as Neyman-Fisher Factorisation Theorem, which says that if the density is a function of a statistic and theta times some part which is independent of theta hx, then t is sufficient for theta. Information of theta is available through t. It is sufficient to know about t to and infer anything about theta. Then t is called a sufficient statistic. Now, for any exponential family, we have the exponential family e to the power minus some function of e to the power minus some function of theta into tx plus some function of theta plus some function of x. This is called an exponential family, where you can write the density which is proportional to e to the power minus a theta tx plus b theta plus hx. So information about theta depends only on the sufficient statistics t, and for any exponential family like normal, t will be then sufficient. Thank you. I'll stop here.